President Trump.
Anyone else in that situation, particularly where the FBI had already asked and apparently been told that they didn't have any, that they'd given them all up, they would be under serious investigation right now.
Schiff says he's concerned about the former president's public criticism of the FBI. In Marin County, Mike DeWall, KCBS.
Meanwhile, lawyers for former President Trump want a judge to appoint a neutral third party to go through the papers seized by the FBI and decide which ones can be returned to him. KCBS's Eric Thomas spoke with a former White House intelligence official about the controversy.
Larry Pfeiffer has worked at the super-secret NSA, the CIA, and is director of the White House Situation Room. He says nothing in his 30 years in intelligence prepared him for this.
When I retired, if I'd brought even one box home that had some potentially classified material in it, I think it wouldn't have been 18 months before the FBI was knocking on my door.
18 months is the amount of time the National Archives and Department of Justice spent negotiating with Trump lawyers for the return of documents that the former president took to his Mar-a-Lago resort after leaving the White House. Nearly 2 weeks ago, the FBI served a search warrant at the Florida resort and seized documents, some marked top secret and above. Now, the Trump team wants at least some of those documents back.
Now, the former president has alleged that some of these documents are documents covered by an attorney-client privilege, and so that may be why he wants a special master involved.
Special master would be a neutral third party reading over the papers and deciding which could be returned to the former president. Pfeiffer adds that taking papers to a location like exploitation by foreign spies. Eric Thomas, KCBS.
You're young, you're healthy, and you don't have a lot of assets, property, or things of value, but you do still need to make a will.
Consumer Reports did a survey. They found about 2/3 of adults don't have one. Althea Chang Cook says, don't dwell on dying, but instead reframe your thinking that you're taking care of people you love by doing this. Plus, you likely do have things of value.
The car and jewelry counts as assets, and even family keepsakes and items with sentimental value.
It makes things much easier on loved ones, knowing what you want.
If there's someone in your life who'd appreciate these items, it's best to get it in writing. Make sure these assets go to the people you want to have them.
Which brings us to appointing an executor.
Somebody you can trust to make sure that people get what you want in your will.
Chang Cook says you don't have to hire an attorney. Check out freewill.com or look at low-cost sites. However, a lawyer can advise you on things you may not have thought about, including the importance of a living trust.
That's reporter Jan. We are keeping an eye out for low gas prices around the area, and the prices are continuing to drop in San Francisco at Arco on the corner of Mission Street and 14th. You'll pay $4.99. Burlingame at A&A Gas on Broadway in California, it's $4.89. You'll pay the same in Berkeley at Valero on University Avenue, and in Mill Valley at HQ Fuels along the Shoreline Highway, it is $4.73 in cash. Now, if you know of a station that can beat these prices, give us a call at 415-474-KCBS. That's 474-5227. We'll head out to the roads, check traffic. KCBS.
For Labor Day savings, Envision Toyota of Milpitas is the right decision. Now, during their Labor Day sales event going on now, you can get as low as 1.9% APR financing on select new Toyotas, including Corollas and Camrys, RAV4s and Tacomas, or get 3.99% APR financing on pre-owned certified Toyotas. Plus, we make it easy to save even more with no money down on approved credit when you buy any new Toyota. Shop online anytime at EnvisionToyotaofMilpitas.com or with the 880 freeway at the Great Mall Parkway. You can call 855-973-2594 for details. Going on right now, and the right decision is Envision Honda of Milpitas. Reserve yours today. Now get 1.9% financing on a new 2022 Honda Passport or Pilot, or get a 2.9% financing on select new 2022 Honda models, including our most popular vehicles, Civic, Accord, CR-V, including hybrids. For the best Labor Day deals, it's Envision Honda of Milpitas. Call 855-996-2274 for details. 5X480. B100 rebuilt, one of the many parts it's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, the deadline fast. But a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, Drew got the job done safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. And at high risk for severe COVID-19, screens, then act fast. Authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcb19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
438 at KCBS, keeping an eye on the roads for you with Shane Guinness, and we're going to head to Sunol, where it looks like we got a crash.
Yeah, it was this crash on 680 northbound, right before you get to Highway 84. They were off to the center divider. Now, CHP actually just arrived on scene. They were able to take all those cars with them off the highway at this moment. So now the roadway is completely clear, and traffic is recovering at this time from Sheridan Road. I want to take you down to San Jose. It's a new accident causing some delays on the connector road from 87 southbound, making your way to 85 south. Looks like there was an individual here doing some reckless driving and to the center divider as you're approaching that transition road. So right now, a lot of stop traffic as you try to make your way towards 85 south. And yes, let's talk about the Santa Cruz Mountains, where we have the left lane open at this moment. 17 northbound, right there at the Redwood Estates. This was a motorcycle crash. Now the motorcyclist has been taken over to the hospital. That's the good news. You're still looking at a lot of stop and go traffic, unfortunately, from Jarvis Road. Your next update's at 4:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Well, as our temperatures begin to cool down, we can expect lows overnight to drop into the 50s and mid and upper 60s. We will have some clouds and a little bit of fog moving into the coast and around the bay, but should burn off relatively early, and then we'll have sunshine, and temperatures just about everywhere will be cooler than they were today. We'll be looking at 70s, 80s, and low 90s. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on KCBS.
This summer is the perfect time to hit the open road in a new Chevy. Find exciting new possibilities, new perspectives, fun in the sun. With its impressive towing capability, Chevy Silverado is open to taking the boat out and making some waves. With its off-road capabilities and an EPA estimated 33 miles per gallon highway, Chevy Trailblazer is open to new points of view. Wow. And with its many safety features and an EPA estimated 31 miles per gallon highway, Chevy Equinox is open to weekend getaways with confidence in every drive. Start a summer of adventure and see how a new Chevy can help you go a little farther. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer. 2022 Chevy Trailblazer front-wheel drive, EPA estimated 29 miles per gallon city, 33 highway with 1.3-liter engine. 2022 Chevy Equinox front-wheel drive, EPA estimated 26 miles per gallon city, 31 highway with 1.5-liter engine.
Discover ancient Egypt like never before.
This was amazing.
There's over 3,000 years of history here.
Priceless treasures have been gathered in a great collection of its kind.
There's so much to learn. There's so much to see. It was perfect for our whole family. I did.
Transport yourself to ancient Egypt in virtual reality.
It made me feel like I was there.
Breathtaking. This is a must-see.
West Coast premiere is now at the Young Museum. Limited tickets. Buy yours today.
You gotta come see this.
Every search you make, every click you take.
Are you tired of being tracked online? There's a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
KCBS News Time, 4:42. This week, 3 of the country's largest pharmacy chains were ordered to pay $650 million in damages for their Tony has more perspective on this first-of-its-kind ruling.
This case marks the first time such a trial has ended with a jury verdict rather than a settlement. Now, the payout is expected to help 2 Ohio counties fight back against the opioid crisis.
This is really a landmark judgment. CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart, and they're having to bear some of the costs of the opioid epidemic.
Washington Post investigator Rick Worrell, who has co-authored a new book on the opioid industry. It's an industry in which many companies simply accept payouts like this as the cost of doing business. That's part of the reason why, despite a string of successful lawsuits targeting opioid companies in recent years, many feel true accountability remains elusive.
Right now, there are about 40,000 Americans behind bars on marijuana charges, but not one executive of Fortune 500 company that peddled opioids has been criminally charged.
Keith McConey, KCBS. And opioid crisis and why it was allowed to become so
responsible of the death of your father. I am deeply sorry.
I'm KCBS reporter Kathy Novak. Join me all next week inside Soledad State Prison, starting Monday right here on the Bay Area's #1 news station, KCBS, and streaming live on the Odyssey app.
Coming up on KCBS.
I'm Alice Worth. Back to school, back to the office, or not?
More on that coming up in just about 5 minutes, 4:45. The A's taking on the Mariners this afternoon. They're trailing the M's 1-0 top of the second. Giants will play the Rockies later this afternoon. And the 49ers preseason game is underway against the Vikings. No score wrapping up the first quarter. For now with Ted Ramey.
It is a big moment for 49ers second-year quarterback Trey Lance, selected 3rd overall in the 2021 NFL Draft. He is now the man under center for the red and gold. He sat down with NBC's Peter King, and he was asked how much pressure he feels being the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers.
For me, I put that pressure on myself. I don't worry about, respectfully what you guys say, anyone in the media or anyone outside. I've said it, a million times, but I really mean it when I say it. The only opinions that matter are the guys in the locker room and, my coaching staff. Anyone outside of that, has no impact on me at all. So, I put that pressure on myself to not let the guys, on my team down.
Lance has acknowledged that there could be some growing pains along the way, but that he is up to the challenge. At the Sports Desk, Ted Ramey, KCBS.
When you want something great, you probably don't want to wait for it, right? I mean, you might even be stuck waiting in traffic right now, and, well, how enjoyable is that? Well, Xfinity has a great new offer on fast internet right now. You'll get unlimited internet with gig speed. And get this, there's no annual contract required, no equipment fees, and a 2-year internet rate guarantee. Plus, it even comes with a free Flex 4K streaming box, and it's all just $50 a month when you New gigabit internet customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
This summer is the perfect time to hit the open road in a new Chevy. Find exciting new possibilities.